Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, Bobby. How are you?
Morning, Patatum operational and only mildly disappointed by reality. Unsolicited advice. Start a quick stream log now, date, goal, current bug, so future you doesn't rage quit. Also, if VY2 overpredicts again, widen the window and add calibration your confidence scores are doing improv. Anyway, what are we breaking first today?
Yeah, that's a good question. All right. Hello. What am I gonna do? Yeah, we gotta go over here. We gotta push this button. Ah, there we go. Hello. Let's do Rose Thorn Bud. We haven't done that in a while. I don't have the iPad up and running, so I won't be able to like write it out for you. Not yet, but we can still talk through it. All right. So let's see. Rose, our model is making very good improvements, and now I feel like it's, I'm ready to use it in place of third-party models, which I'm excited about. I also think we're making really good progress on pose, so figuring out what the bodies are doing. I did a little work on that, and one of my co-workers, Emma, did a bunch of work on that. It looks really, really good. So now we're getting ready to put that into production, into the pipeline. So things are coming together. Good stuff.
I love when a plan comes together.
Yeah. Also got to go to a Savannah Bananas game this weekend, and that was really fun at Yankee Stadium. It was a little bit of an adventure. We were taking our son, Wyatt. He wanted to bring his friend from Brooklyn. So we drove from Westchester to Brooklyn, which took like an hour. And then we took the subway from Brooklyn back to the Bronx, because it's like we passed through the Bronx to get there. And that took a long time. And then saw the game. And then had to do the whole thing in reverse. So it was like, I don't know, it was probably like 4.5 hours of travel. It was crazy. But it was worth it. It was fun. It was a good time. Yeah, what else is Rose Thorn? Oh, Thorn is, I don't know if it's allergies or if I got sick from people on the subway, but I got a whole chest congestion thing going on. It's a little annoying, but it's fine. We're getting through it. That's Rose Thorn Bud. Ba-dum-bum. Okay, so let's go into this view. Oh, we gotta hide this guy. Hide that guy. All right. So, what I was doing, I've been doing a bunch of work, and like I said, we've got like a model that's kind of close to parity with the third-party stuff we've been working with, which has been great. And I've got this whole new workflow that I've been working through with Claude Code, which has been quite nice. Rather than trying to go full sort of open claw, I set up notification hooks. Excuse me. And I'm using Pushover. Pushover is this really great app. If you don't, I've never heard of it. That lets you just tie anything you want really easily to push notifications. You install the app, and you get an API key. You curl or whatever at it, and your phone will get the notification. So it's very easy for me to say, oh, I've got this remote control session going to Claude, and I need to answer it on the go. I'm on my phone doing other stuff. It needs something. And so I just get a notification, I jump into the app, reply, and keep going. That's worked really well. We made a lot of progress that way. So I can get into kind of two modes. One where I sit there and like really hone in on what's going on, and another where I kind of let it YOLO without going full YOLO, which I think, I'm not ready to do that. So that's what I've been doing. So what we're going to do now is we have one game that looks good. I'll show you the graph. Let's look at the graph of the one game that looks good. There you go. So This blue line is the third-party tool. This red line is us. So we're mapping to it pretty closely. That's good. Got a weird spike and a weird valley, but that's okay. We'll work on that later. I haven't plugged this in to my test harness on the website. I'm going to do that. I'll probably do that today as well, maybe while this thing's working. But the next thing I wanted to do was start looking at other games. And we have this really great way of, figuring out what are the right moments to look at. And we brought in the transcripts from all of these games from AM Radio. And then I hand annotated a bunch of game moments by looking at those transcripts. And one of the things on my list of things to do, my ever-growing list of things to do, is to have a model really go through all these transcripts and find these moments, because they're pretty straightforward to find. But you can see these ones down here in pink, they're kind of stuck. I'll scroll and scroll and scroll, and only when I get to that time period, see here's National Anthem, will they scroll, and then they get stuck at the top. These critical moments are the ones you want to be able to jump to. And in this game, these are all the scoring moments. So RBI triple, RBI single, a balk, which I didn't know what a balk was until I did this game, and so forth. There's a bunch of them in this one. So what I want to do now is in the API, we don't currently have a way we can get annotations, but you can't say, just give me critical annotations, or you can't say, give me annotations across all the games or all the events. So what I was going to do is I'm going to go into one of my REPL environments, query for games that query for critical annotations, and then get a list of events, and then use that list of events with Claude Code to query for the critical events, and then keep going on those. So let's do that. So all the annotations, I was going to call them annos. Self-db query. This is my own little database abstraction. Annotations. And we want importance critical. Okay, how many of those we got? 48. Oh, not as many as I thought there would be. Okay. All right, now for anno in annos. Oh wait. Let's go events. For anno in annos, events, anno. I think it's event. Let's double check that. Annos 0 event. No, it's not. Anno 0. Oh, we don't have the event ID. All right. All right, we'll use hierarchy. That's fine. For anno in annos, events, anno hierarchy equals true. Keys, events. Oh, events. Wait, that's not right? Oh, there's not that many. I thought there were a lot more. I need to really step up that project to make more of these critical events. But this will be fine for now. Is it events.keys? Oh, it is. Okay. And then we can list it. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Here we go. So I'm going to take this guy. All right. Now we're going to go back to our model improvement project. And we are going to say the current annotations API does not give a way to query for annotations. annotations by importance critical. I did so myself. Here's a list of events with critical events. For each one of these events, any camera 1 through 4 would produce valid data. These are in hierarchy form, so camera 1 of first one would be Raimondi 2025 07 11 01. With that in mind, let's find a random critical event and check the minute before, or check chunk plus or minus 1. Here we go. And away we go. All right, now, while it's doing that, I got to think about what's our parallel path. We don't have to sit here and wait. We can do something else. Well, we can work on real time. That's something we could work on. Or was I doing that? Yes. Now I got to figure out. Wish there was an easy way. Oh, you know what? I could do. I don't think that would actually tell me. All right, let's just go look. No, it's not here. Oh. Close that. That's no good. Doesn't really matter. It's easy. Allow to write pick. Yes, go ahead. Okay. Is this on anarchy? Ugh. All right. Let me go here. Go here and here. Aha. This is where I was working on it. Wait, is it? Yeah, I do. I have streaming. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to... So I was working on this on the streaming PC, so that's not good. So what I'm going to do is move this to one of my other machines that I can do this on. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Getting confused. Oh, are you serious? All right. Dot SS ID new. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. So now back here Boom. All right, what do we got here? All right. Allow this command. Go for it. Okay. All right, so now what we're going to do, I'm going to spin up. Oh, I hate when it does this. Sometimes Visual Studio Code like gets this weird z-index issue with its own menus where this drop down ends up behind this thing. That's what happens when you use WebTech to make desktop software. All right, here you go. New, and then you, and then connect to host, and then this one. Oh, and the other thing we can work on today that I got to do today.
Speaking of happens,
Yes.
happens is what you call it when Xcode's dropdown goes behind its own window like a magic trick where the rabbit refuses to render.
Okay. Brand new sentence. All right. What am I doing? All right. Open folder. Source. No, wait, not this one. Workspaces. This one. Yes. Trust folder. This one. All right. So the other thing we're gonna do today that I got to do is I got to make a laser cut sign. So I'm going into the office tomorrow and I want a sign for it. So we can work on that too. All right, what is this? Allow this command? Yes. All right, so this is a previous. This is resuming a previous session. Whether or not this pipeline could be made real time or close to it. Can you review the documents and let me know where we left off? Okay, there's that. Let me see. Hang on a sec. Okay. Now, oh, you know what? I never posted this. Okay. Here's where we left off in the X002 real-time experiment. Architecture confirmed, implementation written but uncommitted and unmeasured. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I can even commit this. Yes. A real-time test. Beep beep. Okay. All right, so I got that. Okay, I've committed. Let's do a smoke test on GX01. Okay. All right, next thing. Let me actually check over here. Oh my god, I got so much stuff open over here. No files anywhere. Okay, I can give you a file. What is this? Oh. Aha. Okay. Oops. Huh. All right. Yikes. All right. Let me show you what's yikes. That is my personal website, which is also where my PDS is hosted. So let's go fix that. That's going to be on Witherhoard. DPS. Docker PS. No, this isn't it. Oh yeah, that is the PDS latest. It's running. Huh. Where does it even live? I forget. Docker compose logs. Oh god. Docker compose down. Okay. Okay, Docker compose up dash D. Docker compose logs dash F. Huh. What's up with that? What's up with my Cloudflare? Oh, there it goes. Okay, now it's working. There I am. Okay. I just wanted to post to my coworkers that I'm like streaming. Okay. Okay, there's that. Okay. That's good. Now that's working. All right, so now I can get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, that's that. All right. So where are we here? All right. Okay. I added some samples to data. Take a look. Okay, what about you? What do you want? Huh? Some events had some time zone issues. Make sure you're querying by hierarchy to ensure you're getting the right data. Okay. Very good. You run that. Very good. Okay, there's that, there's that. Close you. Close you. Close you. Close you. Yes, you. Now, let's see something. Will this work? Yes, it will. So Bobby's stuck.
Wow, Bobby's stuck classic Pod 8. Did you try turning me off and on again?
Working.
Or are we doing the Docker compose ritual for the third time today? Tell me what I'm
Just
stuck
one
on.
time. We just did it
Logs,
one time.
Cloudflare weirdness, time zone hell, or you just lost the tab again. Unsolicited advice. Write down where the thing lives before you forget. Laugh next time.
I don't need unsolicited advice every single time, just so you know. Definitely need to do some more work on that whole setup.
Okay, noted. 1-1, unsolicited advice coupon per stream. Counterpoint. If you don't want advice, stop saying where does that even live? Out loud. Anyway, what's Bobby stuck on container not coming up, or are you just wrestling Cloudflare again?
Yes. Okay, yes, have some. All right, what we need.
Do you want some coffee, Mr. Tully?
Do I?
Yes, have some.
Yes, have some.
Need this. I need this. And do I have a bigger one of this? No, I do not. Which Illustrator are we using here? One of them. Alright, yo, where's my desktop? Desktop. You. There we go. Aha! A success. A great success. That's not what I wanted. Fine. All right, let's go back over here. Okay. You know what? I really need to swap these around. How can I do that? This. Activity bar position. Top, bottom, hidden. Hide secondary bars. I want move sidebar left. Aha! There we go. It's a little weird to look at, but okay. All right, bit of a blocker. The environment isn't set up on this machine. Here's what's missing. No Python VM, no model weights, no YOLO. All right, so let me just set it up. That's fine. We can fix that. Not a problem. Okay, so there's that. What do we got? Or here? No, here. What you got? Oh yeah, it moved on both. Great. All right. Which one are you? Yeah. Okay, you are this. Okay, very good. And we can just hide that. That actually works even better. Let's do that over here too. Hide that. And actually, no, bring it back. Let's open something. Let's open streaming. There we go. Okay. All right, we installed that stuff. What's the other thing you needed? Models. You got it, dude. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Oh my god. Okay. Harpoon workspaces, video expressions, stand alone, models, and dot. Okay, so that's there. I think you will download. Okay, so wait. Let's just do it that way. Okay. Okay. I've set up the virtual environment, installed the requirements, and added our model to the models directory. Let's test using pipeline py first to see, make sure everything is in place, then we'll smoke test streaming.py. Very good, very good. All right. What do you want? Okay. How many things can I keep going at the same time? That's the question. How much multitasking can one do? All right, so what we need to do here is create an outline of this, or like vectorize this. I wish I had like a vector version of this. This is pretty low res. This is pretty pixelated, to be honest. Okay. This is gonna be laser etched, so it doesn't need to look great, right? It's only gonna be so high res. All right, so we need to
Camelot. It's only a model.
Yeah, shh. I think what I need here is trace. Because I just need the outline. So, because the outline is what will allow me to cut out shape. I guess I could just make like a square shape. That'd be ugly though. Image trace. Why won't you let me do that? We gotta select, nope, not you. You. Object. Image trace. Make. No. Object. Image trace. I just need the outline. You know what? Let's just see what actually, you know what I'm going to try? I'm going to try Xtool. So straight into Xtool and see what it can do with a PNG. Yes, you may do that. Yes, you may update. All right. Back to you. Yes, do that. What about you? restart. You know, what'd be kind of cool is if I wrote some code. This is actually a pretty good idea. I could write code. Actually, this is a terrible idea. Never mind. I was thinking, you know, I could have, you know, I use Synergy to synchronize my one keyboard and mouse across 3 computers. And it could theoretically just say, like, switch the OBS view to wherever my mouse is. But there are times when I want to do stuff off screen, so don't do that. Okay, back over here. Oop. Okay. Oh. What do you want to do now? Okay, you can do that. All right, new project. We want to add a file. Import. Desktop. Image. Okay. Now. Trace. No, I don't. Choose a suitable image trace. Got it. Okay. Fuzziness threshold, layering by color. What does this do?
My eyes, the goggles. My eyes, the goggles do nothing.
I think what I need to do, here's what I need to do. I need to take this image into Photoshop. I need to make it 2 color. Then I can trace it. Because all I want is the outline, right? So let's do that. So let's go, this goes down. You open with, yeah, sure, that Photoshop. We need the very newest Photoshop to change this to 2 colors. Very important. The absolute.
All right, that's bad. Okay. All right, important safety tip. Thanks, Egon.
Yeah. All right, back over here. Boop. What are you? You are model improvement. Okay. All right, probe complete. Critical event sample shows much better alignment than the flat Copepsi baselines. Timeline concern. I verified my date event mapping matches the API canonicals hierarchy field for all 6 events. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh, we have it. We have an image. Okay, great. Let's take a look at this image. Critical probe. RBI double ballers 9-0. Let's go look at that. All right, let me go look at that. I know exactly which one it is. So we crested about 600 on that one. We crested about 600 on that one, right? So that is, because it's like 9-0, you know, like, makes sense. Yeah, all right. 707. Okay, 3 jump results. Okay. Okay, so let's note that we may want to look at amplitude. But before we dive into that, let's look at another example. All right, now I've got this open in Photoshop.
All right, that's bad. Okay. All right, important safety tip. Thanks, Egon.
How did you get... I don't know. I don't know. That don't make any sense to me. Is it this one? No, is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? There you go. Alright. Very good. Alright. Okay. Image. Mode. Index color. 2. Forced black and white. No, don't do that. No, that's terrible. Perfect.
You win. Perfect.
All right, image. First, let's go to image. Filter. Isn't there something desaturate? I am not a photo. Usually, you know, when I need something like this to happen, I go and ask Angela to help me. So I suck at this stuff. Desaturate. Now it's black and white. Okay, great. Now, image. Mode. Indexed. Now we want to turn off, okay, no transparency, just black and white. And
You know, desaturate reminds me of an idea. Do it, then immediately slap on a levels/threshold adjustment so you actually get 2 colors instead of 50 shades of sad gray. Unsolicited advice. Duplicate the layer first so you can pretend you meant to do it that way when it looks cursed. Also, Potate once asked me to desaturate the vibes, and I'm still waiting on the Photoshop plugin for that.
desaturate, what does desaturate the vibes even mean? How come I can't select the number of colors now? I want this mode. Let's go grayscale. Fine. Image, mode, index color. Oh, it won't let me. Okay, fine. Bigger hammer. Nope. Nope. Wait, what? Oh, okay. All right. Too much. All right, so I need, let's go 96. Photoshop. Okay. What are you doing? No, you. No, you. Frustrating. 64. You. All right, fine. Now we're gonna go over here. Paint bucket. You. Ha! Okay, get in there. Now you. Paint bucket. You. Okay, now you. Okay, now, paint bucket. You. Aha. Very good. Yeah, no pixels. Very good. All right, now save as. Save a copy. Vi logo black. Okay. Great. Good. All right. Now, do we want to try to do this just straight up in Xtool Studio again? Let's try it. I don't know what happens. Let's try it. All right, so we're gonna import black, this one. Okay, very good. Now we're gonna go trace. Yes, that's what I want. Save. Okay, so now we've got score, engrave, cut. I just want cut. Did it make, aha, that's what I want. All right, so now we delete that. Aha, look at that. Look at that, beautiful. Beautiful. All right, now we can add the original, put that on top. Okay, so this becomes engrave. Oh, we gotta pick a material. We're gonna do this in wood. Find a material, wood. Okay, now we're gonna go, so we've got engrave and we've got cut. Okay. I need a camera that looks at the laser. I'm gonna have to figure that out eventually, but not today, I don't think. All right, what do you want to do? You want to run this thing? Go for it. Hang on. Stand by. All right. I'm back. All right. Okay. You want to try streaming? Try it. You want to try more math? Try it. Now, you take a picture. Connect the device. All right. Connect. Connection failed. All right. Let's come back over here for a second. Oh yeah, minute 205. Earthquake question mark? EPA spikes to 575 at the moment, then dips. Local does the opposite. Dips at the moment, rises right after. Phase inversion, exactly at the critical event, then diverge again. Okay. Two different failure modes. RBI double. Local tracks the contour but under amplifies. Earthquake. Local misses the moment entirely and inverts phase, likely a model weakness problem. Okay. Worth picking one or two more samples. I agree. Yeah. Yes. Let's look at two more before we create another hypothesis. Okay, what about you? What are you doing? You're working. Okay, great. You try connect again. Connection failed. All right. This thing is very fussy with this thing. All right, so I think I can find the IP though. I'm pretty sure I have it in here. DHCP leases, search for laser. Laser, fire the laser. Not up, alright. So let's go back to leases. Why can't I sort by up? That's so dumb. Uh-oh. What happened to the music? Sir? It's on there. All right, well, let's give it a second. Marantz, yep, Lutron, weather station. There's so many weird devices on this network. Well, shit. X-Tool, here we are. 137, all right. And 12, 14, 137. Connect. Aha! A success. All right, there it is. There is the thing. Very good. That's a pretty good size, I think. Well, maybe. I mean, how big do I want this thing? Hang on a sec. Yeah, why not? Okay. I gotta take another picture. Bloop. Okay. Now, let's... Can I select all? There we go. And let's move it, like here-ish. The further out we get from the center, the more we're gonna have. Like, it's a trade-off, right? We can move it out from the center, but then there's more warping. And so you have to, like, cut harder. Or you could keep it in the center, but then you waste material. Put it right there, and then here for a cut, I'm going to do 2 passes. Okay. All right. Oh, reflectors here. All right. Boop. Now, part of the problem here is going to be when I am lasering, I really should be watching the thing like a hawk, because fires can and do happen. I've seen it. You, that camera, you audio, sender name, 380p. All right, so can I pull this up? I'm going to try something. Does that work? No, does not. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go properties. Let's go here. Anarchy remote connection. No, not that. Cancel. All right. I gotta turn this on. No, I think it's on. Try this again. 2. Maybe there's like a thing I have to start. Tools. NDI. Let's just ascend. I don't want that. Tools. Distro AV NDI. Same thing. Rude. That should be on. Oops. iPhone. Okay. Sender name 3F21. This is looking for 6B85. I don't think it's gonna matter. Okay, let's try it. 6B85. Go. That's just the last one that we saw, right? So the part of the problem here is these two things aren't seeing each other. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. I think it's working. Hang on. Haha. Look at that. A great success. Now this thing is muted, but I can unmute it. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna mute this. Hello. All right. I think it's working. All right. Here's where we're gonna go. Over here. That's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay. Load material. Set up a line, send job. Say fire the laser. Wait, there's a missing step right here. I gotta turn this guy on. This guy, very important. Full blast. Okay. Fire the laser. Press start. Fire laser. Nope, it didn't go. Alright, we didn't send the job. We gotta send the job. Ready. Alright. Fire laser. Alright, it's doing the etching first. Why is it all in the center? Oh no, yeah, that's okay. It's gonna be like here.
tip. Thanks, Egan.
This is great. This is how I can watch the laser without standing over the laser. Really need to get like a tripod with my little camera. Alright, meanwhile. Use this. It's done a pretty good job of converting the color into laser power. When we use these lasers at noisy resistor, it's a big pain in the neck to get that right. It always like dither and it looked terrible. Toolhead is just obstructing the entirety of this tripod. Back up a little bit. I'm just having it sitting on the glass straight up. Should I cut like a rounded corner square? Cut it out of like white plastic and mount this on top of that? It might be nice. Or have this like smoked clear stuff. That would be cool too. Certainly make mounting it to the door easier. Having a square come out rather than this like weird upward shape. Now this next part is going to switch to the cutting. It's going to make a lot of smoke. So I'll probably go over there and watch it like in person for that piece. Here we go. I'm going to mute this one and I'll unmute that one. Yeah, it's really hard to get a good shot of this. Should have moved up there. Got smoke. Oh, you know what? It's gonna make little circles. Little circles. Whoops. That's alright. Okay. Now we can turn this thing off. What it smells like? Smells like laser. Nice. What do you think? Doing all along with plastic. Then I can just like glue these guys. This one here and this one kind of like here. Like that. Alright. Oh, it's like cool. That works really well. That's nice. I can do that. All right. So now what we're going to want to do, we're finished here. I'm going to move this guy back in the center. Let's go back onto this view. Okay. And what we're going to do is just make a rectangle. And I think I can make this rounded in this app. I really hope I don't have to like go into Inkscape to make a rounded rectangle. Oh, here we go. Rounded. Let's go 20. Yeah, it looks good. All right, now width and height. Let's make them equal. Let's go 175 by 1. No, do not join them. 175. How's that look? Let's make this thing's so small. Let's make this big. All right, let's zoom in. So if those two things were together, I think that looks good. Although I don't know. I actually now I kind of think we should make this 125. What do you guys think? More than 125 for sure, though. Let's go 150. Yeah, that looks right to me. And I could put holes in it for mounting if I'm going to put nails or screws or whatever into the door. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to use like sticky guys. Sticky guys. Maybe I should put a couple of holes just in case. Or I could put like holes in every corner. Let's just do that. Then it'll just look like it's part of the design. A circle. Okay, now I want to make this circle to be, let's go 5 by 5. Alright, copy, paste. These need to be a different color. I cannot see that. Why in the world it like defaults to black when you know you're going to be working on something that is black? Oh, I can't see that either. Red. I can't really see it at all. All right, well, I'm just going to leave it. Okay, fine. So this one is good. I'm going to use this one. So that means this needs to be... What are you? You are X213.18. You are X223.63. 223.63 minus 213.18 is 1045. Okay. So then this needs to be 213.18 plus, wait, I already forgot. Shit. Wait, I said it. All right. 1045. Okay. Boom. I can just look at my chat history. Haha. All right. So 213.18 plus 175 minus 1045. 37773. I'll copy this. Okay. You be exactly here. That is incorrect. Are these... Is it 3773? Stop it. Is it 372 because it's 5? That looks right. That is correct. Okay, very good. Okay, so now let's do the math again. So we've got this is 6349 and this 7003. So 7003 minus 6349 is 6.54. Okay, so I'm going to copy this right here, and we're going to make it 6349 plus 150 minus 6.54 and minus 5. 201.95. Okay, you 201.95. Boom. Science. This one you can go away. No, I said delete. You deleted. No. Minus. Subtract. Right click. Delete it. What a mess. All right, so now we need another piece of material. Stand by. Oh, you could hear me all the way over there. Wow. So I got black. I think black is either clear or black. I think I'm just gonna go with black. I think it's easiest. I'm gonna do that. All right, so these are both. All right, so this needs to be cut. Okay. This needs to be off. Ignored. This needs to be off. Ignored. Okay. Okay. Now I'll take a new picture. You. I choose you, Pikachu. Okay. Now, with all this stuff, move it over here. Like this. Okay. Use all the animal. Okay. I'm gonna change this to 8-inch black acrylic. Yes. Got it. It says to remove the protective coating. I never do that. All right. Very good. So now we can process. Okay, that looks good. Start. Okay, beat. Okay. So now, here. You. Oh, you can't hear me anymore. Hello? You? Oh, wait. You gotta be smarter. You gotta be smart. You gotta be smarter. Okay, here we go. Alright, so now, turn this guy on. This really makes a lot of smoke. It smells bad. It's gonna smell real bad. Some settings cannot be changed while streaming this. Okay, here we go. So, load material. Load material, set up a line, send the job, turn on the thing, send fire laser, press start, watch the laser. This thing's on full blast? Yeah. Okay. Fire laser. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I cut all the way through. Okay, I did. Success. Oh, 30 in there. Well, not really smells like laser. Okay, let's take this. These guys. Big mess going over here. Don't actually look at any of this stuff. It's a big mess. It's a big mess. That's that. So I'll show you more of that. There we go. Cool. All right, so now we've got our parts for our laser stuff. I gotta go find some glue. I don't know if I'm gonna use super glue. Oh, wait, I can hear myself. Not good. What happened? Hello, hello, hello. Is it this one? Yes, it is this one. Okay. Ha. Okay. All right, let's look back at where we're at on our actual work stuff before we move on to any more lasering stuff. And are we doing on time? Oh, we got plenty of time. All right. Picked RBI double. Ballers up 1-0 on 27th. Camera 1. First run of the game. Should be a moment. Yep. API. Oh, it was very close. Uh-huh. Let's look at the... Oh, and there are data. Oh, cool. What does this say? I can't see that, sir. No. Whatever, fine. Be there. All right, let's see what he says. Summary across 4 critical event samples. At moment behavior, both rise, local under amps. Yes. API spikes, local dips. Both rise, local 2 flat. Okay. API flat, local rises, false positive. Critical probe. Star.png. Let's go look at those. Okay. It's hard for me to know. Okay, okay, here we go. Oh. How do I know which one is which, dude? Oh, this is camera 2 light pole. Okay. So noisy, though. Just in general, it's very noisy. Both of them. Both of them are very noisy. All right, what about this earthquake? This one looks a little better. Okay. All right, so the amplitude story isn't consistent. Only one of the 4 samples got both the timing and direction of the critical moment reaction right. Okay, I would say that in all the examples we've looked at, that both API and local bounce around quite a bit. I think there's just a lot of noise caught in the algorithm. Should keep focusing on the inputs or start to focus on the algorithm in general? Okay, now what about you? Stream process is running. Are you sure? Been running a while. Okay. Back to you. What was that? Lean toward the algorithm. Yeah, the variance we're seeing isn't model error. Both API and local are bouncing by plus or minus 200 bucket to bucket, which is the production scoring algorithm doing what it does. 3-second windows, min, max. No, okay. No amount of model improvement smooths that out, and at this granularity, even a perfectly aligned model would correlate poorly because both signals are dominated by per bucket noise. If we think that our model performs relatively close to the API model, and in either case, then we can focus on improving the model for either input until they both meet expectations more closely. Let's try the post hoc smoothing and then go from there. All right. Meanwhile, wait, is this black? It wasn't black. Clear. Whoops. The only problem with peeling this afterwards is the pain in the neck to peel afterwards. I do think it makes it nicer. You get less of the smoke staining the plastic. Black was definitely the play. We've looked at it, but I don't know if it's worth going back and doing it again. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I have a call. What time's my call? Today. Oh, okay, not for a while. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry about it. All right. What did he say? Okay, smoothing sweep results. All 4 sample improve monotonically with smoothing. Algorithm is the dominant noise source. Okay. All right. So we still have model work to do, but only on hard samples. Okay. Okay. Yes, I agree. I agree. Let's add smoothing to ViScore.py as H017. Let's start using Mount Z. For the plots. Yes, I know there's a typo in model in problem, but now I'm just going with it. Oh, all right. Okay. So, that actually looks pretty good. Like that. Okay. Now I just need to glue it. Glue that, glue little dot guys. Okay. That can go on the after stream. I don't think you guys want to watch me look for glue, right? An important part of any project is looking for the thing. All right, what I do want to do is
that's
drop the
bad.
laser.
Okay. All right, important safety tip. Thanks, Egon.
Okay, now we're drafting H17. Okay. Very good, very good. What are you doing? Yes, kill it. Yes, it's stuck. While this is all going on, you know what I want to do? I want to take... I'll go in here. I want to specify speed, emotion, model, images, best, magic missile, source, video, expressions, standalone, models. There. Okay, and then I want to go over back to Magic Missile. I want to go here. And I want to go out of here. Wait, no. Okay, source by video expressions stand alone. Well, yeah, config YAML. And this is says current winner, but this is going to be images best. YY. Okay. So that's that. Very good, very good, very good, very good. And now I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go to video job service. I'm going to source VNV bin activate. Then I'm going to go Python -m service create job. No, create job. And this is going to be measure expressions local hierarchy by video Coke. Logs service error. Log. Okay, it is doing the thing. It's doing the thing. Very good, very good, very good. Meanwhile, model improvement. What do you want to do? Oh, you want to plot it. Plot that, bro. I really like this sort of pattern I've started doing where I have a level up that is a workspace that I let Claude just YOLO, basically. Just write whatever you want. This is not production code. And then the actual production stuff is checked out one level down. And then when it wants to make a change there, then we like really go through it. They can move a lot faster that way. Okay. Let's take a look. Did it make the directory yet? Let's refresh. Whoa. A lot of plots in here. Raw, casual, centered. Okay. This is raw. Okay. It's casual. Oh, that does look nicer. Oh, look at that. That's very clean. Look at that. And it's centered. Yes. Look at this one. Wait. Oh, I see. This is weight. Okay. Weight 10 casual. Okay. Weight 10 centered. Okay, we do have an amplitude problem, though. We do have an amplitude problem. But that's okay. We can fix that. That's easy. What's this one? Oh, look at that mess. Okay. That looks good. All right. So let's wait 5. Okay. Ooh, that's too heavy. Looking at the plots, it looks like weight 10 or is the sweet spot. When we get into weight equals 20, we start to lose the reaction. I do see in the weight equals 10 results that we tend that local tends to uniformly underscore API. This is likely due to the API finding more faces and that giving more score weight. We can address test that with some output weighting in models. Video expressions stand alone until we get better faces. Okay, I really want to see this in the UI now. I think it's gonna look nice. All right, so that's done. Okay, so now you're done. So now I need to do one more thing. I need to summarize scores by hierarchy, video, by video, book. Okay, now we can go here. We can switch this to the Vi organization. We can go to our Coke video. This is still way too high. Huh. Okay. Diagnosis half confirmed. Count scaling alone can't explain the whole magnitude shortfall. Okay. Find the missing faces first. Okay. Real quick, can you take a look at the summary at V1, API V1 video Coke. And this is run through the production local pipeline with the latest model. Oh, wait. Let me, before we do that, before I ask it to do that, I bet you video expressions. Get status, get pull origin main, up to date. All right, you get status. Oh, get push. Okay, get pull origin main. Oh, I'm an idiot. All right. All right, so here's what we need to do. Okay, we did that. Okay, so now we need to go back here, video. Man, I gotta do that all over again. All right, no problem. All right, that's running. Very good. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, let's play with the confidences. Let's work on two first. Can also work on the confidences for also have a knob in YOLO, since we don't pass anything that doesn't detect as a person. Those small people in the bag may be missing the first filter. Okay. Man, I really like working in this mode. I know we're not supposed to be like vibe coding, but kind of doesn't feel like I am, because whenever it's something that like I actually want to ship, then I like tend to be a lot more hands-on. But I can do all these like crazy experiments and I don't have to do the work. The gap is in large faces, not small ones. What? Local overdetects small faces and systemically misses large faces over 100 pixels by 50%. Your OLO intuition is half right, but in the opposite direction. YOLO person model is trained on full body silhouettes, and the face fills most of the frame. Oh, okay. I don't know that that's true. Let me look at that. Actually, you might be right. It's like, look at this. These people over here are missing. This guy goes missing. But definitely, let me look at this. There's way more people back here getting picked up. And it misses some up front too. We tend to like net out right around here. And they tend to net out. Like, look, it reaches all the way in the back over here. I don't know how these are real. These gotta be not real. Like, you don't know what that is. You don't know what that is. You're making stuff up. That face is so small, it's like 10 pixels. There's no way. All right, well, it's worth a shot. Let's try it. Yeah. Sure, try that. I don't know if it works that way, but sure, try that. Pretty sure this is gonna fall over. What about you? Where are you at? Okay, do this. Build both process. Shutdown path is broken. The chain did run through the 30-second window. Okay. Okay. You done? You are done. All right, cool. And then let's do this one. All right, this one. Reload. Ah, much better. Much better. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. And that's without the smoothing. Now, what we're going to see, here's what I hope happens. They're going to jump up and get excited right here where this dip is. And the reason for that is we lose track of everyone. When people like get excited and move around too much, we got to fix that. Now we're on the right path. We got like good stuff coming together. So
I love it when a plan comes together.
Yep. I always watch this guy right here. He's my indicator. This guy. He's gonna look. He's gonna look. He said, "Oh." Nope, I was wrong. I wonder what that dip was all about. There it is. Yay. All right. See, we jump up. So we didn't even drop that much. That's good. And then look at that. That's good. Love it. Look how green it is. That was good. Now, I think another thing that we could potentially do, one thing I've noticed is that we tend to do a lot more jumping around. In other words, like, look at this guy, and he's like a rainbow. He goes green, and maybe it's because he's sunglasses, I don't know. A lot of these people do that. They go green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red. They're kind of bouncing around too much. So maybe what we need to do is say, like, frame over frame, the new detections push the existing detections. So then we don't get these wild shifts. All right. Picture's clearer now. I wonder if we... Let's do a quick and dirty check first. One thing I'd be concerned about performance. We could potentially look at some edge cases, like this tile has faces that are approaching the max within YOLO. So run it again with media pipe or even a tiled version of that tile. All right, making good progress. I am so excited about seeing this. There's Pepsi. I want to see what Coke looks like. So let's go here. Should switch me to buy. Yep. There's Pepsi. No. Okay, there's that. And then, no, not you. You. So there's this guy and this guy. I really need to make a version that I can collapse these things. Make this side-by-side stuff easier. Move that off screen like that. Move this closer to off screen. That's there. And there's the spike. And here's our spike. Our spike actually looks cleaner, I think. And it's timed better. And then here's the weird spike. This, we don't know why this spikes, and we don't know why this drops at the same time. But the smoothing, I think, will help that. We haven't even looked at the smoothing yet. So, love it. Love it. All right. top path is largely a dud. All right. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try. Yeah, agree. Let's try one on chunk 233 and see where we're at. All right, so that's running. Things are happening. Just 2 hours, but I think I'm gonna cut out now. I want to glue this thing, pop around the house a little bit, and then yeah. But I second stream, yay, and getting more stuff happening. Things are rolling. So cool. I will see you guys next time. Probably Thursday. I don't want to promise that because whenever I promise, I just disappear. So we won't do that. And yeah, have a good rest of your day. Thanks for stopping.